Hi everybody, back here EMD Automotive. This is the actual 986 Boxster that we removed the engine to do the IMS bearing because the rattle noise. The customer complained there's a lot of rattle noise when you start the car. When the car came in, we started the car on the tow truck and the rattle was right there where the chain area is, so we turned it off. And then I took the motor out and then to check the IMS bearing first to make sure that's still intact. And when we check the IMS bearing, and as you can see on video part 1, there's a lot of movement on the actual bearing itself, so that bearing was ready to explode. And plus that bearing, the jack shaft it's hooked, that's where the chain goes to. So if there's a lot of movement on the bearing, the chain will be slapping around. So the chain noise was coming from that. But because I took the tensioner off and I saw metal shavings on the tensioner, as I mentioned on part 1, then I decided to actually finish the IMS bearing and pull the sump off and check for anything else, any damage. But when we pulled the sump off, oil sump, and I found a bolt in there, and the cap that holds the actual piston onto the actual crankshaft was just sitting there. Alright? That usually happens when people go on the racetrack and then over rev the engine, and this is what happened. And when you over rev the engine, things breaks. I've seen this so many times when I was working at Porsche Factory myself. I've done a lot of engine rebuild. I've seen this a lot of, especially the race cars. Most of the people who track their car, once in a while you see a car towed to the workshop, and this is what happened. Yeah, just want to share that with you guys. I'm going to put the sump back on and go from there. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.